In this video we're going to show you exactly what it's like behind the scenes while we shoot a road trip van life video for YouTube, and I guarantee it's not even close to being as glamorous as you might think it is. So we're shooting the Park for Night intro now for the giveaway. Sometimes these sort of bits can be the most tedious, annoying parts of the whole video. Well, not even sometimes, every time. We're also giving away 4 Park for Night Plus subscriptions so you can find beautiful overnight parking locations just like this one. So it's drone time. I need a shot essentially of the van here, zooming out so you can sort of see where we are, because that's going to be the Park for Night bit. But it seems pretty windy. Hopefully the wind doesn't take it. It is like a lot windier than I would have liked. Loads of people get drone anxiety and worry about losing the drone. Unfortunately, that's one thing I really wish I did have, because I haven't, and I put the drone in some situations that I really shouldn't. Up there we go, strong winds warning. All I would say though, just due to past experience, I've had a mishap with the drone. The wind has just blew it. When it's this windy, don't land it too close to your van, because I've crashed into the van at least 3 times. To enter yourself into the Park for Night giveaway, simply pop a comment in the comment section below. And one of the main things we've found works quite well when we're shooting these videos is generally coming out for a bit of a hike or just a walk earlier on the morning, get our legs moving, get the blood pumping and wake us up a little bit. And when you're shooting videos, it is a little bit stressy. You have got to be on form and you've got to be awake and alert, and generally I'm not. Stressy.
You're not stressing.
I get quite stressed, I get quite anxious, sort of thinking, right, we've got all this to do today, this has to be done, I want everything to be done perfectly. And ultimately, when you've never been somewhere before and you haven't got much time, you're kind of limiting the quality, and that's been a big problem. So we're looking at sort of trying to take our time, planning things a little bit more, or a lot more, and just enjoying it, because doing this can sometimes, and often does, sap the fun out of exploration, especially for Danny.
Oh, definitely.
So we're trying to sort of get that back a little bit more.
Get the balance.
Get the balance right. It's a hard balance though.
No, it is.
We're back on the road where, well, the second driving road. Now we're basically heading back up to the top, and then I need to find a few spots that I think might look nice on video, so I can then park up the van, Danny can drive it, take me little walkie-talkie, roger that, and then go and try and find some nice little compositions so Danny can essentially just drive past, but on video. So the most valuable part of it is definitely this, definitely not Danny, it's the walkie-talkie. I've put me 24-105, which is a longer zoom lens, because I don't know what sort of composition I'm going to want yet. Not super wide, and 24 is wide enough. And I have to try and carry both cameras down, walk down, find a nice shot, tell Danny to drive past, and do the same thing over and over again. So let's do that. I think I found the shot. So, right, you ready to go? You can drive my little chicken.
Over and out.
So this is it basically. I just stand here cold while Danny drives from there all the way down there. And obviously, because I'm waiting here now, 3 vans, well, cars and stuff have came and ruined the shot, so she's gonna have to do it again. Danny's coming around the corner, and of course the other way, typical. Now I know shots like this really don't get appreciated as much as probably the amount of effort that goes into them, but it does make a huge difference when there's no other cars or anything else in it. It just looks nicer. And up to now, with this run, then he comes steaming up the hill, the lights on, and it looks good, the scenery's nice, the shot looks good on the camera, there's no other cars coming. Yes! Shot number 1, go, 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 go. And location number 2 has a little waterfall, and ideally, if I can get all of that in this little bridge crossing, from down there, it might look nice. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all in, and there's cars coming, so this isn't an ideal spot to be walking on the road, but never mind. This is shot number 2. We're at the waterfall. Danny's over there driving down. So before Danny comes up, I'm going to try and hide in the bushes somewhere and get an angle down there. That is that. I think we got a couple of decent shots. Drone footage done, camera driving footage done. This location is, well, not fully done, but pretty much done. Just need to do a little introduction bit, which I can do while we drive. Just had to do a little mid-afternoon wardrobe change, and the reason being is there was a couple of clips that I didn't really plan for yesterday. So the driving roads, ideally there was meant to be 3, and one of them shut, so all of the sort of spiel that I said yesterday is irrelevant because there's actually only 2, so I'm gonna have to re-record them bits, and we're doing the intro, so put on the stuff that we had on yesterday so I can redo them bits and slot them into the main video without us literally getting changed midway through talking. Just makes for a little bit less confusing video. Pulled over to try and get a bit of an intro up here where the mountains are bloody gorgeous, and we'll see what it comes out like. It might end up raining a bit though. I don't know if it works. I've got the microphone under my top. Does it make us look like I got a third titty? Just stand out the way of the camera, babe.
What?
Stand out the way of the camera. I don't know. Out of breath. Missed a full line out. This is what happens when you try and wing it.
Don't.
Clueless idiot doing YouTube. Look at that though, man. Look at that.
And is it?
It is. Well, they didn't know that yet. So this is the Isle of Arran. It's an island that everyone names miniature Scotland. But if it is a miniature Scotland, it's got a lot to live up to. It needs driving roads, scenery, wildlife, everything. And we're here to find out, well, is it any good? It seems like there's a big old herd of deer, and there's meant to be a white albino stag on the island. Now, although we can't see the white stag, I still want to try and get some footage. So I've wondered for a while how bright these laser lamp headlights are for people from a distance. Now I'll show you this from the drone footage. I'm going to flash this. Watch how bright they are even from drone. That's like lighthouse levels of bright. That's cool, that. We made it to the park-up location, which is actually the same spot that we stayed in last night. It was lovely. We got a nice quiet night's sleep. It's a little bit windier tonight than it was last night. And we're gonna go for a little wander down the beach, have some food, and then, well, review all the stuff that I got today. So, hope you found it interesting, seeing what goes into making YouTube videos and the kind of day that we have, which is probably a lot less glamorous than it might look. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.